So it is still 0-0. Gross tries to thread one through, and he plays one through. Yamal. Kimmich. Wirtz played out to the left flank. Raum got a long way forward to join the attack. Rodri. And here's Morata. There they go, hunting in packs. He's being urged to shoot. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Spain have their second corner now. Kimmich with the clearance. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Raum. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And it's Sané. Fabian Ruiz. And this is Morata. Now this could be... Yamal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Lamine Yamal.
And that brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
Spain really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, and he shoots! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really.
He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Raum. Now it's Gnabry. He's in plenty of space here. Very nicely done. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's had a shot! And he couldn't finish.
Morata deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Kimmich. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Grimaldo. And still we await the first breakthrough. Fabian Ruiz. Sané. Rodri does well to get it back. And it's Ruiz. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Fabian Ruiz. Pedri.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Sané.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
He's got away with one there. Spain have their third corner. Morata! Nearly, but not quite.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Pings in across. Header! He lifts the roof! Has he won it? He just might have won it! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Spain look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
No, that's been intercepted. Now that's well seen too. And that is that. Spain have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
So we're very much on the way now. Doku. Nice looking ball.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Gross. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Tries a shot! Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Well, the correct option was taken in the circumstances. The correct execution wasn't.
Goes long and straight. Oh, that's a key interception. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And it's Castagna. Couldn't squeeze it through. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Gross. And here's Canabry. Havertz. Havertz! Heavenly from Havertz! A finish right from the top draw. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
The first breakthrough.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Teat. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Germany come in leading by just the odd goal.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Germany just about ahead. 1-0 at the break. And so oh, he's having a go! Oh, he's just got under that.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Raum. Witz! He's having a pop! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tielemans, looking for the run. Now, can they get him away? Doku. That's the keeper's ball.
Belgium really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Gnabry. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
De Bruyne. Half an hour gone in the second half. Well, that is one way to stop him. Sané. Cleared away.
Substitution.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gross being hunted in packs.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it. Germany really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
There will be 1 minute.
That is a little undercooked. Schlotterbeck. And there goes the final whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernail. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this.
Tries a shot! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Goes for goal! Mo Salah! Sensational! That is a gem! An absolute gem! 2-0, and in next to no time. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
It's a really well-measured ball. Salah. He is just caressing the ball. Great chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Mohamed Salah really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Ekitike has created one goal already. It's Salah! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Liverpool find a position of real strength now. There could be trouble here. Szoboszlai plays it in. Gakpo! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Gravenberg. Ekitike. He's having a pop! It's loose, and oh, he's been caught on it here!
There will be 3 minutes.
Good ball, good take. And this is Mohamed Salah.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The ball goes in. Gakpo! And we've reached half-time. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Liverpool looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. And so the action is resumed. Oh, important interception. Douglas Luiz. Rodgers. Gravenberg. This game already looks like a fait accompli. Shot a goal! Keeper's got his work done.
Liverpool really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Mohamed Salah looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
It's a pretty loose pass. Buendia, and it's Douglas Luiz. He's had a shot! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
He's found a way through, and he's in on goal. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, it's about time. I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Rodgers. Nicely shaped ball. Decent chance! Oh, brilliant save.
Liverpool certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Liverpool are almost home and dry now. He'll try from distance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
McAllister clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Onana. Cash.
Two
Nicely
added
weighted
minutes
ball.
has been
And he's
indicated.
picked out the run. He's onside. That should be it. That will be it. Liverpool looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly.